This is the 1 year YouTube special, Draw My Life. It's been 1 year, guys, since I hopped on this app and started making videos, and I am so excited to share my life with you. I skipped a few parts, sorry, but my hand was getting tired. I literally was writing for over an hour for this video. So this is me, born in Virginia, 10:59 p.m., 11/22/2002. So 22 is a big number in my life, just fun fact. I was born youngest of 5. I have 4 older siblings, my sister Emily, I have Jacob, Grace, and Hannah. My dad and mom were married. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. My dad was a doctor at JMU and the med for the football team there, and a professor. Grew up in a house, had to share a room with my sister growing up. This is when we lived in Virginia, though. Don't worry, I am moving soon. We had 5 horses on our big old farm, which was kind of cool. But yeah, we were just like a little happy family in a nice little farmhouse in the middle of BFE. Wait, I don't know how the saying goes, but fuck nowhere. That's what I'm trying to say. 2006, this is my youngest memory I have, not gonna lie, so I just thought I would share. I remember my going away party. I don't know if it was my birthday or going away party. Can't really remember, but me and all my friends, we celebrated at school. That's all I remember. It was pre-K. 2007, we packed up a car and a bunch of trucks and a bunch of trailers to bring our horses up to Michigan, northern Michigan. I lived in northern Michigan, grew up in northern Michigan. Crazy place to grow up. Big old house we grew up in, and this was the crazy part. We all got our own rooms. It was really, really, really exciting, and we grew up with a lot of land for our horses to roam, 32 acres. It was really, really cool. Let's see what's next. Oh, yeah, one of my earliest memories. I hope you enjoy all my horses today. This is my mom's horse, Tara, who had a little baby inside of her, and that baby was going to be my horse. I remember this very specifically, waking up at 5 a.m. because my mom said, oh, the horse is being born, and my mom and dad let me name the horse, and her name was Lizzie Alley Rainbow. She was my horse for a few years before she became a little bit unrideable because she was a little bit of a wild girl. But Lizzie Alley Rainbow, Lizzie Alley Rainbow, that was embarrassing. She recently died, actually, which was kind of sad. Me and my mom were besties growing up, not gonna lie. Because she was a stay-at-home mom, she would just always take me shopping while my siblings were at school. It was so fun. I miss being little and having a stay-at-home mom. That was the best thing ever. But I really wanted to go to school, so she sent me off to kindergarten, and then when I got there, oh boy, 6-year-old me. I cried every single day. I cried for like an hour at school every single day. So sometimes my mom would just come and pick me up from school and we would go shopping or go hang out instead of being at school. So yeah, this is me. I don't remember what I'm drawing next. Oh yeah, this is my sister Emily. She went to the military when I was in 5th grade. Sorry, I skipped a few years there, but now I'm in middle school. Went to a charter school growing up. Switched schools. I was so sad when my sister left. And this is me switching to Boyne City Middle School in 5th grade. Now in 5th grade, I made a group of 10 girlfriends, and I did forget to draw one of them. Sorry, Gabby, I did not forget you. I just was in the moment, forgot you. I did not mean to. Jillian, Annabelle, Caitlin, Dicey, Avery, Brooklyn, Brittany, Laurel, and Annabelle. Those were my friends. I had a little cute friend group growing up. It was really, really fun. And I got kind of bullied in school, actually, matter of fact, by some of the older kids. My mom and dad in 2010, we're skipping a few years, got divorced. And everyone in my family was really sad, except for me. Big old smile on my face. I was so happy, guys. 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, 2 everything, 2 rooms. Like, I was so excited for this. But then came 8th grade and I got really sad about my parents' divorce because I was sad my parents weren't together anymore. And my mom said, let's go to therapy, get you better. Then my therapist said, you should probably go to the doctor because I think that you're depressed. So my doctor gave me an official diagnosis, said, you're depressed, and prescribed me some antidepressant meds. During this time, I did not get off these things until quite literally like last year. I have been on antidepressants until all the way up from last year, so a really long time for me. Not gonna lie. Then I met my best friend Ariel when I was in 8th grade. I put the wrong year here. This was 2015, not 2017. But conveniently, we became friends on 420, which later in life was really, really funny for both of us because we both really enjoyed the day 420. High school, not good. I was a C student for my first 2 years of school. I was hard averaging at like a 2.0 GPA. It was pretty bad. But then I met a boy. This turned out to be not good. My boyfriend was not a good guy. I didn't know until he pressured me into doing some things that I didn't want to do. And he also did some things to some other girls in my school and got tattled on. And this is a boyfriend or a cop arresting my boyfriend when I was literally in 10th grade. I was 14. He was almost 18. He was 17 at the time, but like was turning 18. So if that gives you any clarification on that, it was just not the vibe. But because I was dating him when he got arrested, there were a bunch of kids in school that started bullying me really, really, really badly. And I became really depressed and really sad. So I stayed at home a lot. This is me in my house because I cried a lot and literally couldn't go to school. Sometimes I would eat lunch in the bathroom. Oh, fast forward. Okay, so that was me in court. Yeah, I had to go to court in 10th grade to testify against this man. It was a little bit scary. But then I put all my energy into school and I started getting A's and A pluses. I loved school, 11th and 12th grade. Fast forward to 2020. This was my senior year. COVID happened. We were sent home for 2 weeks. I was so excited. But then I didn't know how we were going to graduate. And so we had to graduate on a football field. It sucked. We did not get all the same graduation things as every other class. But this is me and my 3 best friends at the time, Ariel, Laurel, and Brittany. Sorry, not Brooklyn, Brittany. 2020, we did everything together. When I say everything, literally everything. It was a blast to hang out with them. Had my first drink with them, not going to lie. Then I graduated high school 2020, went to GVSU. During GVSU, I went to my first party, my first real college party, drank a beer, not just beer, but some other things too. And surprise, I got COVID. I got COVID really, really bad. I don't know why I drew myself like this. Weird. But yeah, COVID hit me like a thunderstorm and I got super sick and I drove home because I didn't want to stay in a dorm room by myself. I was bedridden for 3 weeks, not kidding. Couldn't taste, was having a really hard time breathing, almost went to the hospital and told my parents I don't want to do school anymore. I changed my mind in those 3 weeks. I dropped out of school. 12 days into school year, I dropped out and I said, I want to move to LA. Both my parents were actually really, really supportive of me, which was super cool. So I worked for 3 months, saved up enough money, and then in December of 2020, my butt went to LA. Packed up my car, moved everything out there, and I moved in with 3 girls. One, her name was Grace. One's name was Nadine. That's the one with the angry face. And one, my best friend still to this day, Liv. Besties. Nadine was so mean to me. Sorry if she's watching this or if this ever gets back to her. But Liv, Grace and I were best friends at the time. I went through a little bit of a breakup and I shaved my head. I had a Britney moment, shaved my head. I looked a little crazy. Everyone in my hometown thought I was on drugs for a long time. And then I started working at this place called Coffee Dose Cafe and met my bestie, Richie. I miss him to death so much. And he said, you are so cool, because I had a bald head. And after that, we were literally inseparable. We hung out all the time. Fun fact, at my job at Coffee Dose, my boss was actually really mean to me. Not Richie so much, but he goes, I don't like my boss. And he said, just come to the pool instead. So I left my job at lunchtime. First time I've ever walked out of a job. And I went to the pool instead. Then we started a brand together. It was Richie's idea completely. I just kind of helped fund it and make some of the things and do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. But we created a brand called Shop Benny. We ran out of money. It failed. But it was still an awesome learning experience. Really, really fun to be a part of that. Then I found a job at Brick Los Angeles, CrossFit, and I loved it. I said, I want to do this. I want to become a coach. How do I do this? and I became a CrossFit coach. 2022. I also competed in my first Olympic lifting competition in 2022, found a passion for Olympic weightlifting. Really, really fun. I started working at a new gym called K2 CrossFit, and I met this boy who worked on the kickboxing side, and I said, I think I'm in love with this man. He was my coworker. And yeah, I went through this cycle of happy, I love him, to bawling my eyes out. Situationship, dating, whatever you want to call it. We were in love. I'm just kidding. I can't say that. Sorry if you're ever watching this. 1.5 years going through this. I know I needed to stand the fuck up. I just didn't know how to. So that happened until I pretty much left. One of my best friends and I, Jalil, we actually met in 2022, not 2023. We started working out together, became really, really close. And he is still, in fact, one of my best friends to this day. Love him to death. And then this is my friend Liv, who you might recognize as my old roommate. We're still besties. Love her. We would smoke all the time together in LA. Then I lived with 3 of my other friends. Well, Liv is still in there. She was my roommate again. Richie and Jean. Jean is an actor. You can't see that. Richie's a singer. I'm a trainer. Liv's a stylist. We lived in the Selma house. We actually had someone break into our house in Hollywood. That was kind of crazy. August of 2023, I met my soon-to-be roomie, Kayla. We met on Bumble BFF. Love her to death. We're still really, really close to this day. Besties for real. I have a lot of best friends, if you guys can't tell. We became roomies in 2023. It was a blast. Let me see. Oh, my cats. I forgot to mention my cats. I'm all over the place. I was literally doing this for over an hour. I was losing my spot. Millie, I got her in 2021. Theo, I got him in 2023. Millie and Theo hate each other, but I love them both. I love them to death. They're the best little cats ever. In 2024, I had enough with LA. I was tired of it and I wanted to leave. So I said, let me pack up my things. I'm moving to Austin, Texas, and I am the buffest version of myself. My hair's longer now and I'm in ATX. This was my story. This isn't my entire life, obviously, but my arms really hurt drawing this. So I just want to say thank you for supporting me over the past year. I love you all so much. More great content to come this year. I just wanted to do a fun little video. So peace, love, and happiness. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.